as a city, decided to upsize that so it could support a lift station for residential development across that entire corridor.
Right. So again,
This pigeonhole doesn't fit that.
that might
for
very well be an
community.
articulable reason for a denial. That doesn't solve your other concern, which if you
Right.
deny them and they go to the county and they get it, they're gonna build it anyway, and then you're stuck developing around it.
Well, I was gonna say.
And you've also now potentially created an island, and that's what stops voluntary annexations.
Right.
Is you can't create an island, that's an absolute no-no. So, let's say you were to have other stuff that would be further south of where they wanna go later, 10 years down the road. If that stuff makes them uncontiguous to us, then you can't annex those houses.
Now, in the 10 years down the road too, well, that's probably not a valid question either. You know, if it comes into play that we decide that we will allow limited commercial in that, you know, let's say, for example, a strip mall with a US Cellular office.
You
and
do
insurance.
a more comprehensive land use plan.
Plan new development.
So that would not be I don't wanna say a discrimination type of thing against Dollar General, saying we'd allow this business but not this business in there. Cause retail would be retail, correct?
Yeah, I don't think you're not gonna, right, they're retail, you're not gonna, you can, I think I understand what you're asking, which is, could we let a US Cellular store in there and not them, and then, no.
Right. So yeah, but that wouldn't be a source for, you know, if we deny this, we can't ever let anyone else in there with a different.
Not, especially not if you've done a different land use plan later.
It'll all depend on what we do for the land use plan.
Interesting, okay.
And our updating land use plan that we're going through right now, there's no change, correct, in that area? It's the same purple, isn't it?
It's the same, yes.
Okay, I would make a motion that we would table this until the next meeting to allow for the full council to be here. On the basis, knowing and seeing if we can do any more research into county, you know, thoughts, doing any of that work on this.
Any other suggestions that you would have, Heather, to include in that motion that would help firm up?
To review building permit requirements for the county, building permit and zoning.
Potential valuations.
And zoning for county. And further research on denial.
Is that okay with you, Kate?
Yes.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Further discussion? Roll call.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Buns,
Aye.
Lawson.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0.
Appreciate all your input. This will be back on the agenda on September 13th, and hopefully for more information. And will that require another public hearing or not? It does not,
It
correct?
does not, it's already noticed the public hearing.
Yeah, okay.
But it does mean that the people that are interested in the public need to
Yeah,
review the
because-
agendas and they need to review the minutes to know that there's another opportunity to
Yeah.
come to discuss this matter further.
And at any time, like at that meeting, if you come and request to speak, it's my ability to
But you have to
authorize you to speak.
typically have to have it in like Thursday before the meeting, right, so that it's on the agenda.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
that
to
would be
let them
ideal,
know that
but
you want to
It
speak.
would, they can talk anytime during that public comment section at the beginning, as long as George allows that.
Okay.
And I intend to allow it. Okay, all right, thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Have a headache.
All right, you guys don't have to stick around, but you're welcome to. Okay, are we to item B already?
Yes.
Where are we at?
Woohoo.
We're on B.
Thank you guys all. Dennis, how's your ankle?
95%.
Better than before.
Our 4 o'clock session today, so
There you go.
one more Thursday.
Item B, discussion action approve resolution 2817, a resolution approving the street finance report for the fiscal year ending June 30, 2021. This is our normal yearly type of report, right?
Correct.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
Lawson,
Aye.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Buns.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0.
Item C, discussion action to approve resolution 2818, a resolution to set a public hearing to approve the request of Gary and Alyssa Behrens to approve a subdivision plat. And this would be for a public hearing on September 13th.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion. Roll call.
Forgot.
Lawson.
Aye.
Wyatt.
Aye.
Buns.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0.
Item D, discussion action to approve a resolution 2819, a resolution to set a public hearing for September 13th to approve the request of Robert and Deanna Smith to approve a subdivision plat.
So moved?
Second.
Discussion. Roll call.
Buns.
Aye.
Wyatt.
Aye.
Lawson.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0.
Item E, discussion action to approve resolution 2820, a resolution approving the transfer of funds for July of 2021, and this is a normal monthly.
Whose turn is it to so move?
So moved.
Second?
I thought he was still talking there.
I was, I had the mouth open.
I got it.
Lawson.
Discussion.
Aye.
Roll call.
Wyatt.
Aye.
Buns.
Aye.
Motion carries
At least we're on
3-0.
the last one.
Item E, item F, discussion action to approve resolution 2821, a resolution regarding sale of electricity or utility. And this is based upon Steve Nadell as attorney for HMU, stating that pending Heather's approval and his approval of rewording, that it was okay. Let me read this one because it'll be on film. Resolution regarding sale of electrical utility. Whereas on or about July 13th, 2021, the Hudson Municipal Electric Utility Board of Trustees voted unanimously to proceed with the proposed discontinuance and disposal of the electric utility by sale, subject to the satisfaction of certain contingencies. And whereas the Hudson Municipal Electric Utility also requested the City Council to set a special election concerning the proposed sale of electric utility. And whereas on or about July 19th, 2021, the City Council voted unanimously to set the special election for the Board of Trustees to be authorized to discontinue and disposal of the electric utility by sale. And whereas the City Council believes, based upon information provided to them, that the sale of Hudson Municipal Electric Utility will result in expected future savings to the ratepayers. And whereas the City Council believes it is in the best interest of the ratepayers for the special election to occur and for the ultimate sale of Hudson Municipal Electric Utility. Now therefore be it resolved, hereby resolved, that the City Council hereby supports the sale of Hudson Municipal Electric Utility pursuant to the terms and conditions provided by the Hudson Municipal Electric Utility Board of Trustees and as provided on the ballot question for the special election scheduled for September 14th, 2021. I'm asking for a motion to adopt this resolution.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion. Roll call.
Wyatt.
Aye.
Buns.
Aye.
Lawson.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0.
Thank you. Informational items in there, there's a number of them. Reminder items, Public Works Committee meeting, September 15th at 7 a.m. Mayor's Task Force, September 21st at 5 p.m. Public Safety Committee meeting, September 23rd at 4 p.m. Personnel Admin Finance Committee meeting, September 27th at 4:45 p.m. You can stick around, Jake. Okay. Next council meeting, hang on with it, can't show you yet. Will be Monday, September 13th at 6 p.m. and Monday, September 27th at 6 p.m. Now asking for a motion to enter closed session pursuant to Iowa Code Chapter 21.5J to discuss the purchase or sale of particular real estate only where premature disclosure could be reasonably expected to increase the price the government body would have to pay for that property or reduce the price the government body would receive for that property. Minutes and the audio recording of a session closed under this paragraph shall be available for public examination when the transaction discussed is completed. May I have a motion to go into the closed session?
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, or all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?